Hey guys, welcome in. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you're tuning in from. Welcome to day 7,972 of the hardcore, which means that we're only one stream away from getting to 8,000 days. It also means that tomorrow we're going to be creative streaming, because otherwise it's going to happen tomorrow. We can't have that. Or we'd have a very short stream on Saturday. So 8,000 days on Saturday. And today we're going to, I think we're going to take inventory of everything that still needs to happen. Guys, before we properly get started, I gotta say thank you to your Dan for the $10 dono in total. And thank you Infinity for the $20 as well. I'm gonna put both of you guys in the book, as well as Sarah, as well as some bonus names. But before we can do that, I gotta grab myself a book. Leon, welcome in as well. GC, welcome in. Haven't been here in a while. I hope you've been good in the meantime. Auto Jam, Snessie, Isabel, welcome in on Twitch. Hope you guys are doing good. Let's get a book and let's get trucking. I think today we're mostly gonna try and finish up the snow, because realistically what I want to do on Saturday is not really work on snow and trees anymore. But I think we're gonna make a new Hall of Thousands, because we completed the last one. What is the day today? It is the 13th of November 2025. In order of appearance, we're going to put your dad in the book. We're going to put Sarah in the book as a requested name. We're going to put Infinity in the book. We'll put Dino Lover in as a bonus name. Jadbai goes in the book. And me as Bounce. Like this. Is this what you want? Please confirm if that is correct. And we're going to put Dennis in the book as a bonus name as well. Sup fam, I'm here for this incredible milestone. Dude, we're gonna hit it on Saturday. So today is gonna be a last setup day, which means that by the end of today, we gotta like have an idea of what I want to do, and I gotta be ready for it. I was like, that sugar box sounded really soft, and it did. You want your name? I was so confused by that comment. Let's fix the caps lock and go with that. Cheetah Girl, welcome in as well. Tuki, hope you're doing good. Okay, I need carrots. And guys, we actually have a big parkour run that we got to do today. I did it. I finally got sub 600 5 times in a row. So what we decided, I gotta get new rockets as well. What we decided last week is that from here, I'm gonna start at sub 600. When I get it, I'll get sub 590. When I get it, I'll get sub 580. And that way, I'll try to get like a streak of increasingly hard runs until we don't get one, and then we reset on 600. Up to this point, we tried to get sub 600 5 times in a row. But apparently, I'm just better now. So we gotta move on. We gotta make it harder. Last week we did get the 590. So today we're gonna try for a sub 580 on Parker Spiral for the first time. You're not making a gold farm? I have a gold farm. Why do I need to make a gold? Oh, somebody else needs to make a gold farm? Yeah, make a gold farm. This witch farm is messed up because it spawns skeletons, which I think means that one part of a slice is outside of the bounding box of the witch farm. I think. Maybe something else wrong. Do you have a world download? Noise Kozak. There's a world download for this world on Patreon. And you could alternatively wait until I die in the world. Then everybody will get a world download for free. There was one notice. Oh yeah, I might release a partial download later this year, but as of right now, can't comment on whether that will or will not happen. You have to wait out. And later this year, I mean, in the next 365 days, not in 2025, because that's 100% not gonna happen. And a partial download would be like the base area or something. Sweetie, welcome to the stream. Hi Looney, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Okay guys, let's take a look at the state of our snow. I know that the base looks the best it's ever been. We did like the orange and the gray, the orange and the red area, and it was kind of a big deal. So guys, I think we gotta start with the spruce trees. Before we do that though, let's see. Is it time to remove the beacons? I don't think quite yet, because it will actually make a big difference. I'm trying to see if I like... Oh. That's not what I wanted. I was trying to see if I really like miss trees anywhere. I think we could add a couple like here. Let's start with that. Do we still have like trees and stuff? Diamond pickaxes? Yes. There's tree goodies over there. Strange Falcon, welcome in. Crochet Clarinet. Hope you guys are doing good. Trisha Rose, Xiongnu, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you in here as well. Okay, so we need spruce logs, dirt, bone meal. I probably gotta get some more. Let's do that. Quick trip to Wither Skelly Farm. Suki, forgot how crazy hardcore is. It's been a while. Yo, welcome back. Good to have you here. Yeah, we've been just trucking along. I'm working towards the Revoluni. One day you'll know. Today, probably know that day. White Flame, welcome in as well. And Motorola, good to have you here again. It's been a while since I've joined the stream. What did I miss in a month? White Flame, what have we worked on? We mostly, I think the biggest change for the past month is like red and orange area here have been added. So the base is a bit more comprehensive in the lower area here. Let me turn around. And I also like, let me load that in. We sort of extended this this magma around the back a little bit. I think it could still use a little bit of some decoration here. And I made this pillar visible by adding some glow like into it, which is kind of a big deal. This was like a really dark corner. You couldn't really see if there was an other area to it. I feel like this area might have to be part of the yellow area, but this... Oh my god, I just thought of something really cool. Auto Gem, thank you for the prime sub, dude. Let me put your name in the book. I don't know exactly why. I can't super pinpoint it, but I think Auto Gem is a banger name. And we're gonna put Snazzy in the book as a bonus name. Prasuna, welcome in as well. And Madafa, welcome in. Sorry, Looney, can't stay for the entire stream. Exams in a month? Yo, go study. You got this. Put in like all the work you can make yourself put in. Try as hard as you can. And then after the fact, regardless of how it goes, you have something to be proud of. Okay, we gotta visit the Wither Skelly Farm real quick. When do I think the Elytra course will be done? Gravestone scoring, realistically, I have sort of a checklist of things that I want to complete in the near future. And like the Elytra course is high on the wish list, but low on the checklist. And what I mean by that is there's a couple things that are just more important. So they're probably gonna happen first. Which means that the Elytra course could be a while, unfortunately. Because like there's still a lot of work that needs to happen there. I have a sharpness sword in my inventory. Not that. That never was the plan for Nether Hub. Well, you're gonna be able to see that tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna have a creative stream where we work on the design for the next stage of the Nether Hub for a little bit. And I think that's gonna be quite telling. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna be here for just a minute, guys. I just need enough bone meal to finish this part, which is probably not like a ton. Good time to take a sip of water. Fair. I'm just excited to see the Lightshine races like the boat races. Yo, I was initially against that, but I think we should do the Elytra course every now and again, because I'm gonna be getting better at doing it, just like the boat races. And eventually it will be quite entertaining to have it. Sir Jojo, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. What do you think about Clown Pierce joining a Dutch SMP? I'm a huge fan of him doing it. I actually had a conversation with Clown last year where I was telling him that he should move into that Dutch Minecraft space because there's nobody like Clown in a Dutch space. And like, I know Clown personally. He's an entertaining dude in real life too. Also in Dutch. So like, people should like, he should totally do that. I'm a huge fan. I haven't like seen him streaming or anything. I don't know, like I've been really busy this week, so I don't know how he goes about streaming it. But I'm definitely going to tune in and watch one of them. We're going to put Hofs in the book as a bonus name. Infinity, dude, thank you for another $20 dono. Anyone else got the nostalgic song stuck in their head that goes, we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship zooming through the sky? What is that from? We're going to put Strange Falcon in the book as a bonus name. The Strange Falcon. No, that does not fly. To be fair, Strange Falcon might not be able to fly. Who knows? Donna is going to go in the book as a bonus name as well. Infinity, dude, thank you again so much. I appreciate it. Holy nice, bro, says Jordan. Jordan, I saw that you're back home and getting a little bit better with your health. Actually, stoked to hear that. Like, that took a long time. And, it sounded terrible. So I'm really happy that you're doing a little bit better. Sir Jojo, would I like to join Creator SMP as well? So here's the thing, like, I think that Creator SMP is a really cool project. I spoke to Duncan and Jeremy about that and many other things, like, early in the year. And I'd be super down to join, but I also feel like before that happens, before I would, like, even ask them if it could happen, I feel like I have to bring something to the table. And Clown just has, at this moment in time, a bigger audience, and he's a better player. So I think it makes way more way more sense for Clown to join that at this point in time. I do think that I could totally like get both of those things figured out as well. So I wouldn't rule it out that there's a moment in the future where I do play Creator SMP or other SMPs for that matter. But I think that realistically, I have a little bit of work to do to get there, which is also just me being... That's not me talking myself down. That's just me being fairly critical. Or critical and fairly so, actually. There's also bad players on the Creator SMP. True, but the bad players are really good creators. They bring their own audience into it. Like, that's one of the cool things about Creator SMP, that it is actually like a crossover Minecraft project. It's not primarily a Minecraft project. It just happens to be played in Minecraft. I still need a couple more of these bones, guys. We're going to be here for... Oh, wait, maybe I'm not picking them up. I'm definitely not picking them up. Let me stand a little bit closer, and then we know how much I have in my inventory. Your name is Shime? Did I ever tell you about my Forever World in past streams? No, but feel free. How long have you had it for? And when did you know it was a Forever World? Mickey, welcome in. Little Einsteins? I don't think I don't think I've ever heard of that. I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen it. I definitely haven't, but I also don't think I've ever heard of it. Does it come highly recommended? It's low-key a banger title. Purple Monkey, did I design the Wither Skeleton for myself? Need to redo mine, I like yours. This is the ENXO4 Wither Skeleton farm from his Minecraft Elegance. And then, like, I put the item filter on it myself, but there's nothing really special about this item filter. It's not remarkable in any way. But ENXO4 Minecraft Elegance Wither Skeleton farm comes highly recommended. It's kind of hectic to set up, which is just make sure you have fire res because blazes are going to be annoying. And you set it up in a Soul Sand Valley biome, which is really important. But go check it out. ENXO4 is a great go-to for farms. Although, the other day, I looked at one of Ian's classic farms that I needed, and it didn't work anymore, because it got patched in a recent version. It didn't really get patched, something changed. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because it is USCG related. Okay, we should have enough stuff. More than... Okay, I feel like there's something else I need here, but let's see. Dirt, saplings. Oh my god, this is not how you organize your hotbar. Then we have Like that. No, that looks like the perfect hotbar. It's actually what I want. I mean, under very few circumstances, this looks like a perfect hotbar, but it looks like a perfect hotbar for what I want to do with my life. Oh my god, that was a lot of wither skellies. Holy. Yo, that could have dropped a bunch of skulls. At least 2. And then whatever already went through the filter. That's crazy. You started your Forever World a month ago. Stonehelm project. Started to build my base. Stopped because of my exams. So if you started a month ago, how do you know it's a Forever World? Next Palmas, welcome in. Good morning. It's not the raid farm, no. Was that just like alignment? I think it was. Interesting. Wait, I gotta check with your name is Shinmei. Yeah, I got that first. Like I remembered it correctly and then I wasn't entirely sure. I'll remember that. That's very doable. Matt, welcome in. Hey Looney, what do you think of Linksy? Link is the goat. I've been calling Link the god of the grind, and there's just no two ways about it. I think Link's awesome. I think what he's doing is awesome. I think how long he's stuck with it is awesome. I also think that over the past couple years, he's become a way better builder, which I love to see. So I really do hope that he keeps doing it forever. I honestly couldn't see him doing anything else but doing this forever though. And not in that he wouldn't be able to do anything else. He could do whatever he wanted, but I think he got it. And by he got it, that's not even about whether he would die or not. It's more so about he's got that headspace to just keep doing it, which is a remarkable thing. That's something to be respected. Because the thing that sets Link apart more than anything else is that the amount of days that he's doing, lots of people have mentioned doing an insane workload like that. But realistically, he's done almost double what everybody else did. Which is stupid. What are my goals today? To finesse? Yo, that's actually a very good question. Thank you for asking. I want to this is the second to last stream before we get to 8,000. And I didn't even phrase that proper. This is the last stream before the stream that we get to 8,000. So today we got to make sure that we're sort of ready for the milestone. And the first thing that means is just finishing up with the trees on the mountain, which we're actually really close to. I think I'm placing the last couple before I'm gonna go yeah, this is it. Now we only just need to finish up. Then the next step is obviously we need to put snow layers on there still. White Flame just asked the question, how and where did you find the dedication to transform a swamp into a snowy kingdom? The answer is actually pretty funny, and if you think about it, it makes more sense than it might do before you ask the question. The answer to it is I collected it over the past almost 3.5 years. You don't have to find all that motivation in one burst. You just gotta find a cool idea, something that you're excited about, and then you don't even have to plan it out all that way. I didn't plan out that there was gonna be a whole area surrounding the mountain that was also gonna be part-ish of the build. It just happened. Because I just keep finding yo, it'd be cool to add this. And if you feel like that, you just start it. So you don't need all the motivation for big dreams in one go. You just gotta trust the process that you'll find it as you'll be moving along. Inspiration is Shrek. Shrek! Shrek, his inspiration is Shrek. Disregard the yapping. Shrek. What I'm doing right now, guys, is just flying around and sort of looking for the very specific spots I don't like. I'm not even looking for anything that's good or perfect or where it would be perfect. I'm literally just sort of scouting for, is there anything here where I feel looks weird? And then I fix that. Yo! Accessibility check on Sunday. Yo, good point. We still have like a sign though. And the sign says cave pathways. Like, we gotta check that everything is accessible. But I'm down to like investigate on Sunday. What I really want to do on Sunday. Yo, no, you're right. Accessibility check on Sunday means something else. That means day 8001. I think what we'll be doing this week, guys, is streaming longer on Saturday because milestone stream. And then I think I'm gonna take the day off on Sunday because like I had to catch up on UHCG workload this week, or this weekend rather, and it just didn't really happen. Like, I'm not where I want to be. I don't want the episode, like the next one, to take too long, so I need to do a little burst of extra work, and I think I'm gonna do that Sunday through Wednesday. So we go long, and then we go out with a bang, or like a couple hundred bangs when we shoot the fireworks up in the air. Hell, welcome to the stream today. Hope you did good. Are the fireworks already completely loaded? No, they're not, but that is easy nowadays. Because back in the day, it would take a lot of work to get all the resources, but we just have such a stockpile nowadays. Guys, we're almost there. A couple more trees, and then we're going to go and move on to snow layers. Yeah, that's correct, AJ. Oh. Yeah, it does need to change. I need to send Nina a message after. I knew I had to do that. I didn't get around to doing it. Jimmy, looking at this build makes you fascinated? Thinking that these builds were made in a... Wait. Fucking made for 8-year-olds? Or 9-year-olds? Nah, dude. It's just also for the 9-year-old. Lepwa, welcome to the stream. Looney, any tips for building a megabase for the first time? I would say, for the first time, don't go too mega. Because, like, I wouldn't have, like, seen this project through, I think, if I hadn't known what I was getting myself into beforehand. Because imagine, you think you're going to build a megabase, and it's going to take you 5 months. And then after 5 months, you feel like you've barely done anything. What do you think is going to happen to your motivation? Like, I knew this was going to be a multi-year base because I knew, like, how much work I could do in about a year if I really put my head down and just did it. And that amount is large, but limited. Oh my god, guys. For 8,000 days, we're going to make a 8,000 day poster for the first time, like SB used to do. And I got the first design draft for that. And I was really, really hoping. I found this really cool artist who lives pretty close to where I do. Like, not the same town, but close to the same town. And I was like, I really want to work with this person because I think you're cool. I was just so hoping that the first design draft I was going to get would be good so that we could do that long term. And then, like, first draft came in yesterday. And I was so stoked on it. It was so much better than I hoped that it would be. So, excited to show you that, but it's going to be like a little while. Doesn't SB still do the posters? Yeah, he definitely still does the posters. It's just that he hasn't had a poster in a while for the hardcore world because he was supposedly he died, right? That's what we thought. He so got me. I like legitimately thought he ended the world, and I thought it makes sense. Yipka, welcome in. When will the 8,000 day stream be? It will be on Saturday. It will start the same time as today, but then it will run longer because we're gonna do some more game time than we will do today. I think what we're gonna do, guys, is first and foremost just power through these trees. While we're doing that, and what I mean by powering through the trees is just making sure that we're done and we don't have to do this on Saturday. While we're doing that, we gotta think of something else, and I actually want to sort of involve you guys in the thought process and the decision. Maybe you guys have a great idea. We used to have this place called the Hall of Thousands. Let me actually go and visit it real quick. Looney, is it Friday for you? For me, it is Thursday right now. What like? Is there anybody already in Saturday? Okay, so this guy's the Hall of Thousands. And the Hall of Thousands is pretty cool because this is where we store the 1,000-day books for the 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, and 7,000 day streams. And this room is full though. It's kind of epic. Like, that has been a long time coming. So we gotta make another vault. And I like this this concept for the vault a lot. I think we should make one just like it, but a little bit different. But I like the door. I like the redstone underneath. I like the 6 pedestals for the books. I think it's a nice chunk of time. And the thing is, we gotta build it somewhere else. So, vault in the vault. Make vaultception. Make it just go like low key. That's pretty funny. I mean, it's fair consideration, but maybe we can do better. Where do you guys feel like it should go? Makes the accent blocks different. Yeah, I like the idea of it having like a similar but completely different aesthetic. I love the Hall of Thousands. I think it's very cool. Let me actually go here and get some snow layers. Guys, welcome in. I see a lot of people just joined. Australia will be Friday now, but barely. That'd be an insane time to stream though. Strange Falcon, if it's 6 slots, where did 7k go? 7k went there, but for 1,000 days we didn't make a book like that. We didn't make a book for that room because the room didn't exist yet. Redstone stairway down, opening trigger as opening the 8k book next to the back wall. Like, my first thought would be to make its own separate vault area. I wasn't really thinking like remake the same one or like make one in the same spot. It's not ruled out though. We could do it. Instead of gold, it's diamond. I like that a lot, actually. We should do that. I have plenty of diamonds, so we can totally do that. Dude, the vault in the castle is overflowing. Mickey says, Bledgedabedo? What? Bledgedabedo? What, man? You're watching from Australia at 2 a.m. right now? Dude, you're a champ. New area, new structure. Guys, I think I know where we should do it. I think we should put it under the map room. For reasons unknown. Yoda Fister, welcome to the stream. What if the new vault is like a similar style, but more snow themed? Could be a landmark we see along the boat racetrack. I think it should, like... The cool thing about the Hall of Thousands is it captured a really interesting period of time in just my Minecraft journey. Sam, welcome in, dude. I think for me, like, the Hall of Thousands signifies beating Season 1. But then the next part of what we're gonna do, the next couple thousand days, I think it's gonna be the Revoluni era. So maybe we need a Revoluni themed room. Doesn't that make sense? And then we put it under the map room. I think that might be a perfect idea, actually. Dude, I love snow farms, how simple they are and how well they work. It's crazy. Stem, doing good, working away in a little castle. Love it, love it, love it. The Hall of Thousands would need to be renamed. Would it though? I mean, it is exactly what it promised to be. What would the new one be named? Guys, if anybody suggests Hall of Thousanders, you're gonna be mad. I'm just waiting for some troll to type it right now. Like, Stan was typing it as I was saying that. The Hall of Thousands? Just have it be a hole in the ground. That's kind of epic. Actually, that's my favorite suggestion so far. I also do think there's like there's room for like a hole in the garden of the map room somewhere. Low-key, that's pretty epic. All of epic tens of thousands? All of thousands? All of bigger thousands? You guys are trolls. Revold Looney. Oh my god. Little hard to get out, but kind of a banger. Guys, I need to like do some movement practice right now and like lock my aim in because we have like a clutch parkour run that we need to do later. And I have not played Minecraft for the last few days. Well, barely anyways. Honestly, my aim isn't feeling bad today. Sometimes it is. Sometimes I'm like just a little off. Today's kind of alright though. Water Ghost, welcome in. All of ages. So far, my favorite suggestion is the Hall of Thousands. I kind of see a visual for that. Revold Looney is great, but it's like... it just doesn't come out all that easy. You want to say it and you kind of trip yourself up. All of Thousands Junior and all of Millions. Wow. Why Hall? That's good. Could be a tree of thousands. I like the progression that we move away from the hall. Like that does not need to be in the name or in the concept. But then I also feel like the best way to move away from that is by making the whole thousands first. That's a downgrade. Not completely and solely it relies on what it looks like. If it looks good, it's an upgrade. Okay, guys. AJ is saying that naming-wise, a hole sounds less impactful, less special than a hall. Now the thing is, I think that makes it funnier if it's better. Like, it sounds like less impressive, but then you get there and it's actually hella cool. I can kind of see that. The only thing we need to do to make that true is make it hella cool, which is not a terrible assignment. Let's go to the map room and like actually take a look at that area and see if we like find a perfect spot for it. The washroom of thousands? That sucks so bad. Oh my god, Sir Jojo, thank you for the 300 bits. I didn't even see it. My bad. I'm so sorry. We're gonna put... Let me see it. We're gonna put Stem in the book as a bonus name. And we're gonna put Water Ghost in the book as a bonus name. Courtesy of Sir Jojo's 300 bits. Much appreciated. Revolutionary Hall. Not bad, but it sounds a little dry. Dude, my aim is terrible. Lock in. That only works if you know where they're gonna be. Isle of Arras? Or Isle of Arras? Also a little like tricky to say. She doesn't flow nicely. Jakub, welcome in. What update is your favorite? Yours is the update Aquatic. Caves and Cliffs updates and Chase the Skies drops. Caves and Cliffs, definitely. Whatever the Nether upgrade was called. And low-key, it was called Nether update. Low-key for me, tricky trials, dude. I love trial chambers and I love the maze and I love breeze balls. It's the official name. Find me. Soul of Thousands, Nether version. Dude, I'm not gonna put like valuable books in the Nether. That just sounds like asking for trouble. Let's actually take a look at the map room. Spriteline, what are we building? We're sort of covering up this mountain of ours. Because like on Saturday we're gonna hit 8,000 days. And I want the world to look better than it did when it was 7,000 days. So we covered up the mountain and it actually made a big difference, dude. It looks so much better. But now there's a bunch of these trees that are new and they don't have snow layers on them, which makes them really stand out a lot. Chamber of Legions sounds so epic. I just like a Hole of Thousands because it sounds just like a little stupid. What if the entrance is like here? It doesn't sound stupid, it sounds silly. Like what if these 6 blocks? Imagine that's where we drift in. I think it could be kind of nice. Pit of Millennia. Wow. I can kind of see it, guys. For now, let's fill it in. Alternatively, because I do think we're going to build it under the map room for sure. So alternatively, there's a staircase here, which we might have to do anyway. I mean, that could be good. Keep it in mind. Whole thousands? The whole? Only for the real 1,500 days in this place? Alright. Iris, welcome in. Iris, some trees do not keep snow, but it is jarring. What do you mean some trees do not keep snow? I think we need snow on all of these, just to not make them stand out that much. They're all going to keep the snow, as in it's not going to go away randomly, because it doesn't melt. Not unless there's a high level of light source next to it. First time I've ever seen a map room. It's a cool place, and like it's gonna serve a cool purpose as well. Because it's not just supposed to be a map room, but we'll see what it is later. Or what it will also be. Mine of Millennia. I think like a name like that would go so hard in UHC Generations, but then here it just feels like a bit... It feels like fluff. It feels like you're trying too hard to make it sound epic. Mine of male pattern baldness. That's a fantastic name. Like I've never heard a name of that quality. That's tremendous. Living room thousands frog welcome to the stream. Most of these suggestions are so terrible. K chamber. I'm wheezing. Greystone Quarter. I imagine. How many celebrations books will it hold? I low-key like doing it in a block of 6 again. Ooh, guys, good point. AJ just in a voice call asked, will I build something bigger for the 10k days book to be? That one is gonna need like a prominent spot in the new room that we're gonna design. Terrible ideas give way to excellent ones. It's called brainstorming. So true. I'm not hating on the terrible ideas. I low-key love them, but by all means keep them coming. The tomb. That sounds like the end of something. Will the 7,000 day book be there, Dex? The 7,000 day book is already in the old Hall of Thousands. Because there is no 1,000 day book, which is a little confusing, but it started on day 2,000. Where's the 1,000 day book? It's just in the main, like, I think it's in the main library part. I don't really know if there is a 1,000 day book the same that there's a 2,000 day book. I think we did something different back then. Zoom sounds like a boss fight arena. 100% true. Savio! And Spawner, welcome to the stream. Without bad ideas, there would be no good ideas, right? This is so true. You're not wrong. The end of a stream? I mean, the tomb sounds a bit more definitive than that. Sounds more like the end of streaming. Iris, thank you for the follow. I can't believe you weren't followed yet. Weird, I was sure I was already. Well, you definitely are now. I've had that so many times where I've been watching someone for months and I just forgot to like click the follow button. And then also in the past, Hope's just also followed. Well, thank you. They 8,000 will be normal. Cat meows. Normal how? As in like. I'm super curious. I tried to fill in what it meant. I just don't have it. Menagerie of mayhem. It's escalating. Menagerie of mayhem sounds like an actual like level in a video game. Do your hands ever cramp from placing snow? No, I'm an expert. I have a ton of experience. My hands are so trained. Are you just saying you have a six-pack on the palm of your hand? Well, I did. I did have to. I don't have a six-pack on the palm of my hand. Wait, no. I did have to buy pumice stone, like last week or 2 weeks back, because I was getting calluses on the palms of my hands from working out from the gym, and like those calluses, they become friction points. So then a weight will sort of snag behind them. If you don't treat that properly, it's a very normal thing to have happen, but if you don't treat it properly, eventually they'll start drying out because they get too thick, and then you can rip them, which is like a terrible injury. Happens a lot in competitive rowing, and it could happen in weightlifting if you never like take care of it. So I had to soak in the tub for like, I took a long bath, like 30 minutes or something, and then I could sort of rip it off with the pumice stone, which was an experience. It worked super well, by the way. Finger biceps. Yes, that's definitely what that's called. Grand Hall of Millennials. I still think that I'll like I'm leaning towards whole of thousands after all those great suggestions. It's the most boring one. No, I just see the vision for it. It sounds like a stupid hole in the ground, but imagine that it is a stupid hole in the ground, but then once you fly in, it's just majestic. I hate the name Snowcano. Why is it not the same effect? Because Snowcano is nothing but just... That's just ripping me for like designing a dumbly shaped mountain. It's completely different than an actual hole in the ground being a hole. Like that's exactly what it is. Whereas this is not a Snowcano. I mean, I've called it a Snowcano in the past, but I'd like to reiterate that in reality it's not a Snowcano. If you died, how many bottles of Rogaine would you go through? Fetsuila. So, if you're specifically asking like how much stress it would generate in my life, and then how hard I would try to hold on to the hairs that I lose from all this stress. If I died again in this world, I probably use 0 bottles of Rogaine. Not because I'm not fearful of the hair loss, but I think at that point I just give up. I just like I'll be one of those guys that just sits on the couch and slowly turns into a pudding. That's how badly I'll give up if I die again. Not if this is true. But What if you died to a piglin again? Dude, I can't imagine like what it would feel like to ever lose a Minecraft world again to a piglin. Sam, how can you lose hair? You don't have. I love it that there's so many people now who are so committed to the bit. I just look over to my Twitch chat and I see a message by Nightbot saying Looney is 100% bald. Here's proof with an image link. Okay. Atrium of Agony. That. How I'm starting to see like a recurring theme. Your names are pretty intense, dude. It needs to be like it's a room for celebration. It's not an atrium of agony. Come on. Sounds like a base clown would make 100%. The whole hair loss. Oh my god. Oh, guys, 1 minute. I'm getting a text that is something important I've been waiting for a minute, and I quickly want to reply, send a message back. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Here's a quick video on how the hardcore world got started. Be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Apologies, I still had the intro queued. Oh, according to WoW, while I was on my little break, We got the best question yet. Hit me. The Hall of Harry Hopes is an awful name. I saw that. Honestly, majestic suggestion. Dude, it sounds so disgusting. Rambo, welcome in. And Tigerfish, welcome to the stream as well. Can you take me step by step how you edit and montage your videos? Like, what's the procedure? So, what I do is I record them from stream. And when I was streaming with Facecam, this is the way it will work. I'd have, like, my OBS recording from my gameplay PC, and I have a streaming PC, which was the one sending out the signal. Nowadays, those are the same because I don't have to worry about a Facecam on the footage, so... then from those, like, there's about 300 hours for a 1,000-day video. So what I do is I go through all of them and I write out what happened in every stream, just thematic cliff notes. So sort of like putting snow on trees could be the note for today, right? And then from those, I kind of figure out like what the story of the 1,000-day arc is, and I start figuring out which parts I want to have in the video. And then from there, I sort of write the voiceover that would tell the story. And then I start looking for the footage to match it. Then add more editing effects. Replay shots, all that. Flashbacks. Sometimes the flashback is something that I've already recorded as I was doing it. Sometimes it's something that I have to recreate for flashback. And when I recreate it for flashback, a lot of the time, you will see it in the video as a close-up shot. That's roughly the approach. I hope that gives you some insight. All of tens. Guys, if you hear all these weird name suggestions or you're seeing them in chat, what happened is the Hall of Thousands, the place that I use to put the milestone books from every 1,000-day milestone stream, it's full because they only had capacity for like books 2,000 through 7,000. And on Saturday we get to day 8,000, so we needed a new hall. And we're currently spitballing names. There's some room to improve the quality of the suggestions, maybe, but so far the one I like is a goofy, silly one that is called the Hall of Thousands. Wow, I do not have the best suggestion. We're not gonna call it the Hall of Harry Hopes. It is not happening. There's no. It's not, no, we're not setting up a GoFundMe. It's not happening. All of 10 to the thirds. It's low-key epic. What are we funding? We're not funding anything. Okay, let's do this tree. Hear me out, the hall. Low-key, less is more kind of name. Oh my god. Did somebody say this? Aims be sad. I low-key feel like people will be calling it Harry Hole anyway. Oh my god. I think that Phantom was dead. If so, good hit. Damn it. It is not dead! Now it is. Hairy hole being a block term is golden? Wait, was that a block term? Dude, that is actually wow. Whoever put that on the blocked holes list, love it. Blocked words list, and actually had so much foresight. Or it is literally the kind of thing that happens just because somebody said it, and a moderator was like, nope, we're not doing that. Blocked holes list. Next time, if you already have a hall of thousands and you're not going to rename, any new hall should just be for one particular thousand. Ooh. Dude, that's not a terrible idea, actually. It's a little extra work we had, though. Because, like, I remember when we built the Hall of Thousands, it's a good chunk of the first 100 days that went into that. Legend of Looney Breath of the Minecraft. Oh yeah. I modded for a friend's second stream last night. We turned off all auto mode filters. How did that go? Tears of the Loon. I feel like there's a great Balduni meme in there. I think the majority of what gets blocked is actually not auto mod, and just the way we set it up, because like the majority of what gets caught out apparently is just people saying that they're assuming something, because the filter thinks it's saying something's ass. I mean, honestly, I feel like that should be allowed. We changed it. You know what I think happened with the filters being weird as they are? I think initially a lot of the filters got set up by one of my old mods who was easily offended by language, which is not necessarily a problem. And I just said, go with whatever feels right, because I was super grateful that someone was helping me set up the mod filters anyway. So it's really well behaved, the first draft. And then over time, it just deteriorates. Kind of like language in general. It's very meta. UD, welcome in. So Mark, Nintendo will instant rage on Legend of Looney Breath of the Minecraft? Yes, I will get... They'll probably send a hit squad for something as vile as that. They're not even going to bother suing, just eliminate target. Holy Place of Distant Memories. Bit dramatic. The wholesome hole of thousands. Legend of Looney Goat Horrible Time is a banger. Guys, looking at my movement today, do you think I'm gonna beat 580 on Parkour Spiral later on? I'm gonna lock in and like give it my best shot. I really want to. Guys, the last run, I had to go sub 590, and it was incredible because I messed up so hard early on, and then I locked in, and like the last, I want to say like last 400 seconds or something were just flawless. It was a big chunk at the end where I just didn't mess up at all. Does lava stop TNT explosions? Yeah, that's a very good question. I would assume it does. Does somebody know for sure? I'm pretty sure it does. Just from like bombing out the perimeter. Strange Falcon says you're getting sub 590 but not sub 580. Dude, that'd be a clutch run. As in, like, really close. I wouldn't take it, though. Like, I'm gonna try and get sub 580. There's still, like, a lot of room, though, guys. Like, as in, my PB is 525 nowadays. That was an incredible run, but not a perfect one either. So there's a good margin for error. Just not, like, errors on errors on errors. Daily Panda, welcome in. You said you know you're not gonna make it. You just fell off a tree. In my defense, that falling off the tree was not necessarily falling off the tree as much as it was a misclick. As in, I walked back on purpose, but I hadn't placed the snow layer yet. But then again, this movement is not very hopeful. The thing is, like, my aim, as in my mouse movement, my hand coordination feels pretty chill. Also, no tired eyes. I think we could pull it off, guys. I'm a believer. Momentum Octomillion sounds so dramatic. Love that. Could I pet bruh? 100%. 100%. How about Z? Wow, that was weird movement, but it worked. What's up, bro? Is this considered petting? I didn't hit him with a sword, but... Here, I gave him a golden carrot. Does that count, Udu? Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. We're gonna put some Marth in the book. And then we're gonna put Tigerfish in as a bonus name. What's this PB streak on Subsect 100? 6 in a row now, but now we're ramping it up. Like, it's getting harder every time. So it could very well be that the streak dies today with a sub 600 row. We could keep track of the background, like sub 600 PB, sub 600 streak PB, because right now it's on 6. But AJ's starting a spreadsheet. You're gonna keep track of my improvement over time. That's actually epic. Guys, we're gonna have progress graphs. It's incredible. You're done, dude. Thank you for the 5 again. Is Deveria still in the tower? Of course. Of course. We never... Guys, we never actually really investigated this with what was just talked about in the mods chat. Yes, it was. Deveria's chilling over here. I think that it's time to actually mention what happened. Because like... So guys, here's the thing. Hyper Viper, thank you for the follow, dude. So, you know how Clown Pierce was once in my world? I let SB, Recrop, and Not Brock into the world to show them around. And as they left, Clown Pierce sneaked in when the portal was open. And I initially didn't notice. Like, Clown was not invited, but he was here anyway. And when I ran into him in the Hall of Fame, I just booked it. I just left. And then Clown was still online. Now the world was on a server, of course. So at a certain point, I opened up the logs of the server. I just wanted to know if Clown was still on. And then I saw a terrible, terrible, terrible message. I don't exactly know how it happened. But like, I saw a death message in the chat as Clown was on the server. And now, he was the only one online, of course. So, that makes you wonder, did he die? He did not die. Let me finish this tree and I'll fly up the mountain. Because we never actually went back to investigate this, since I hadn't really seen it happen. But like, realistically, I know it happened because I accidentally saw it on the server panel. If somebody's really paying attention and you're really smart, you might know where this is going. Because like, we just sparked this entire thing from the very ads being there still. But anybody remember this place? Anybody find it curious that there's phantoms here? Does the totem pole count as a death? No, that does not spark a death message. It was like it was a death message. The death message said was killed by Clown Pierce. Apparently, my mods are saying it was an accident. I don't know. But So, guys, this particular block where I'm at right now, anybody ever seen like some other NC on this block? I'm still not seeing it in chat, so I'm gonna give you a little bit more of a clue. Strange Falcon is saying Looney, a cat or a dog or something was killed by Clown because they have death messages. This is true. This is true. Looks like a Dragon Egg plays. That plays it does. Meanwhile, just there's message in between Hall of Bald. Okay, guys, here's another tip. Does his name remind you of any like other cat maybe? Definitely cat because phantoms, true. Above the mountain. Guys, my original cat in this world was called Meowton. And we found him as I was like building a perimeter, just walking around here underground. So I named him Meowton and got him all the way up to that top of that tower. Cliffside cat? Kinda. Meowton was sort of the original Cliffside cat. Clown murked Meowton, but I don't know how it happened. I literally don't know how it happened. I remember that he told me the story, but I don't recall what it was exactly. Supposedly it's an accident, but I'm not ready to believe. It's a mystery we have to solve when we get the world? No, dude. It's a mystery I gotta solve. Like, I need to know what happened there. Why would he do that? I don't know. This clown fear is just a menace. He's no good bone in his body. Small of the big balls. Just have breeze balls on the wall. Bet you didn't think I was gonna read that name. He was practicing PvP against the cat? Come on, dude. It's not okay. Good aim practice. The cat was sitting still. What do you mean? Get a new cat and name it Meow Cat. Shut up. Shut up. Maybe cats are his mortal enemy. Dude, he just murked a cat. He might be a dog person. No, I don't see him as a person. I just see him as a menace. Memorial of the past or small hall of the big balls. So wait, these are your two options? These seem very different. Wow. Oh. That was curious. I think what happened is I hit myself up and then critted down in the same like tick. Didn't take fall damage because obviously it was a very small fall. Oh, need more snow layers, guys. Let's go get him. Have I played Maze Race? Dude, no, but that sounds like absolutely what I want to play. That sounds like an epic map. Looney Alpha Gamer here from Twitch. Just a War Thunder player, welcome to the stream. And Fenlim Games, welcome in as well. Dude, what is Maze Race? I feel like I want to play that. It's on Hermitcraft 10 world download. Suzuma made it? Oh. Is it like a Elytra racetrack hybrid with a maze? That's what it sounds like. Dude, that sounds like I would love it. It's maze only. There's no Elytra involved. Only the maze. That actually sounds easy. Daily Panda, you have a dilemma? Hit me with it. All of the friends we made along the way. That's a low-key banger name. Looney, I'm making a mega base in the sky. Any tips for projects like that? Yeah, try and make it triangular. That's a really good shape for things in the air. Lena, thank you for the follow. And Alpha Gamer, or just a War Thunder player, thank you for the follow as well. And so you have a good night. Thank you for dropping by. Guys, I just poured like half a glass of water over myself while trying to drink. But I have like this, I have this fluffy hoodie, which is like it's from the Barbie movie. It says "I am Knopf" on it, but it's this really fluffy material, and it sort of repelled the water on the outside. So there's like the entire front of it is now wet, as in ever so slightly wet, not soaked, and somehow I'm not wet at all. It's just like it's an optimal outcome of a mediocre situation. Could have not gone better. Maybe I'll feel differently about it in like 10 minutes, but for now it's pretty great. Is there a puddle on my desk? No, all of it is caught on the front of the sweater, but it's like in between the little fluffy hairs. The grand hall of the grandest balls. I can't believe that these name suggestions are still progressively getting worse. Like, how is that happening? You'd feel like you'd hit some sort of a limit on that, but it's the gift that keeps on giving. So Marth, I watched the Barbie movies. Just the Barbie movie that came out last year, with the grand release weekend of Barbenheimer. It was great. Honestly, loved it. I thought it was an awesome movie. It had a really cool aesthetic. Said a few earlier, but it might have gotten blocked. No, I saw a few. The holy air. Oh. I can't. Animated ones are better, not gonna lie. I've not seen the animated ones. I don't super expect that I would agree, but maybe I'm wrong. Did I dress up for Barbenheimer? Yeah, I went as a nuclear warhead. I thought it'd be fitting. No, I did not dress up. I also didn't go for the full experience of watching them back to back, which I kind of regret. Like, I did suggest it, but then me and my girlfriend we went together and we decided that like it was just gonna be long. Citadel of Revoluni? Dude, I wouldn't hate like having Revoluni in the name though. I just don't see like a super good fit yet. Guys, should we try the parkour run? You think it's time? All of the Barbie lover? Dude, I went to see a movie one time. Also, when I did see the movie though, I saw that sweater in the movie and I turned to my girlfriend as we're in the cinema and I said, they're 100% gonna make this as merchandise and I would totally pull it off. Well, turns out, they did make it as merchandise and I do totally pull it off. I want to see the sub 580. All right, let's go do it. Let me change my stream titles real quick, guys. Dude, the YouTube stream title is so long. It's 86 of 100 symbols, which is like... That might be the longest title I've ever had. Yappa stream title. Dude, I honestly want to have that as a stream title one day. Guys, hold up. I'm not gonna do this in the run, but check this thing out. I'll see if I can pull it off. It might take a couple tries, but Mickey showed me something. So this is how I would normally do this section. Hold up, I actually Mickey or Minnie. Every time I try to message you, you're live. Dude, you know, you understand this is my job, right? Dude, wait, guys, let me focus up and literally demonstrate. So usually what I do is I go here, align it, line it up, get the jump, and then we go to the lily pad, line that one up, align it, and go. And then I make the jump. By the time we get up here, it's 19 seconds. Let me try this a few times because I've not really put into practice, but what I discovered or what Mickey showed me is insane. If you go here, there's a way you can need a few tries, but you can do this without setting it up. Okay, that's one. And then you can do this. That's 10 seconds. That's a 9-second save, which is like incredible, but I'm not ready to go and try it in runs because it's I love that just worked on the first demonstration of the actual like hard version. Okay, let's trigger training mode. Right, sub 580. SB1 mid-offs? That's epic. I didn't actually finish watching that. That's so cool. Minnie, what's a job? Okay. Okay, guys. Let me lock in. Sub 580 to keep the streak alive. No retries, no second chances. Immediately throwing on the first jump. What the hell? Dude, what? I just gave myself like an 8-second delay on the first jump. I believe though. I can totally do this. I just gotta focus up. Literally gonna lock in because of how bad that start was. Okay, guys, we're back in it. I actually completely respect myself for throwing that bad on jump 1 and not resetting. Because all I had to do was just hit the pressure plate. Oh my god, what was that? Yo, low key, that was the quicker way to fail it. Weird. Okay, I'm about like 22, 23 seconds behind, which is totally going to be fine if I don't super throw the rest. Okay, solid. I told myself I was gonna fully lock in until I got to the coral. 216 here is decent. I'm catching up a little bit. So for the record, 216 there is not decent, but if the start of your run is what my start of my run was, it is. Usually I'm here around 234. So we made it less than 20 seconds of beating. Oh my god, that was actually beautiful. I'm so sad that I missed that. Usually 265 when I hit the melon. So we're in 19 seconds. I think I'm gonna make it. Wow, shut up about jinxing. Okay, a really good section. If I get this shortcut, we're good. Solid! Guys, I'm literally like getting it done now. This is really good. This is really good. Sub 580 to keep the streak alive. Dude, I'm already excited to run sub 570 tomorrow. Is it end of stream? No. I'm just really, really locked in because we got a streak of really good runs on this map and I'm trying to extend it. I'll catch you up when we get there because it's almost done. That wasn't a time save, but it also wasn't longer. Maybe I saved like a second or something. Because setup was a little slow, I hesitated. Still got it though, so it's worth. Guys, 556, dude. With how bad that beginning was, that was such a solid run. Dude. A man is getting better. Looney, don't be so confident. No one knows what the future holds. Dude, we're gonna try 570 tomorrow. So guys, if you just got here during the parkour, I've been trying to get this map to where I could run sub 600. Then a little while ago, I started getting them. So I started making it so that I try to get a streak of sub 600 runs. Now recently, 2 streams ago, for the first time, I got a streak of 5 consecutive sub 600 runs. So what we're doing now is every stream I make it, we're gonna drop the bar down by 10 seconds. So today, like last stream, we got 590. Today I had to get sub 580. We got 556. Tomorrow needs to be at least sub 570. Now that seems doable because today I got a 556, even though I started pretty bad. But every time we do this, the pressure ramps up. Like, it becomes harder and harder, and I have to be more confident to actually get it done. So it's like great practice for just consistency. Consistency is key, and we're getting it. Retro Dude, thank you for the follow during the parkour. I appreciate it. Looney, here's a celebration balloon. Yes! Yes! That's what I needed. What is sub 550? So for sub 550, I need to get the next 3 targets. Get sub 570 tomorrow. Then after that, get sub 560. Then after that, get sub 550. I think it's doable, but like today's start was dramatically bad. It was really, really poor. Lost 24 seconds, made up for a lot of it. And then like had a fumble at the end. If it's a good run and you're going for sub 550 or sub 540, that fumble in the end can literally be the thing that throws it. Get sub 550. I'm gonna try. For now, let me fix my stream titles, guys. 1 sec. These runs must be getting like way more satisfying to watch. I want to get that 9-second save consistent. Is sub 300 possible or no? I think the world record on the map is like with glitchless, which is a category, which is what we're doing. Glitchless means that you don't utilize like a slime bounce glitch that launches you 100 blocks into the air or something, or 10. But like I think the world record in glitchless category is 473. My PB is a 525, so like we're not there, we're not close, and I'm never gonna try and get it because like those last seconds are the insane ones to shave off. But I'm actually not like mega far away anymore. Because back in the days, I would be trying to get sub 700 runs, and then 473 just looks completely out of sight. But from 525, 473 is a lot faster. But it's imaginable, you know? Sub 100 glitch category. Mickey, what's the world record on that map in glitched? 89% clean raise. That one felt really good. I was really happy with it. Because realistically, all the messing up I did there, guys, was like the very last jump was a small fumble. I missed the ice skip. That one's really unfortunate because the setup for that one, the first part of the ice level, did really well. And other than that, the only mistakes I made were bamboo level and before. And that bamboo level was weird. I sort of just bounced past it. Never say never. Dude, if I ever get a world record on like a parkour map, I'd be so amazed with myself. Because right now, it's not even about like map mastery, you know? Like, it's so far out of reach. But then again, like getting consistent sub 600 was out of reach at one point. Who knows? When you get a 100% clean run, you're sub 500? I don't think so. I think to get sub 500, I need more skips. And the thing is, like, all of the skips after this, they get, like, they're pretty hard. So eventually, like, to get a world record type run, what you need is a bunch of crazy skips in a run where you don't fumble anything. And, like, saving setup times is really big, too. Because, like, you'll save a second here, 2 seconds there, just to get the setups. So, like, getting hard skips without setup times, that's where the real, like, crazy time save is. I mean, saving 9 seconds on just 2 back-to-back levels there is crazy. Let's do this one first. Practice makes you better, and you do practice a lot. That's why I started doing it on stream mostly, just because it's nice to get better. And I do think like it's general movement improvement, not just the map improvement. I think the carryover is kind of wild. Looney, how long are we gonna spend on these trees? I don't know exactly how long it will take to get it finished, but like I don't think I have to plant any new ones. I think we're just finishing the snow layers. The thing is though, like whichever small thing of my small part of my base I'm working on, it just tends to take a long time because the base is so big. But you cannot like do these trees for a small part of the base and call it a day. It's just not gonna matter much. We're good for moral support. You guys are great for moral support. I think like the biggest single decision I made recently that led to more improvement has just been doing no reset runs. Because I think no reset runs is really big for consistency. What it does is it forces you to actually focus. How was my weekend? Little hectic, but also nice. I actually, like, the first 2 days of my weekend were a bit intense. And then yesterday, I did nothing. Can we do something more entertaining? Like fighting a wither with no armor? I mean, we could, but why? I wanna get this stage of the base done. I fought plenty of withers with no armor in my days. I did an interesting wither fight in UHCG. It's gonna be in the next episode. I spent a bit of time practicing before I did that one. I was a little scared to go and do it. After the practice, I was confident though, because like practice went well. Tiger, see you later, dude. Thank you for being here. If Looney fought a wither with no armor, his world will be cooked. No, dude, I'd be fine. Still though, like this is the thing with a hardcore world. If you have a really long running world, one that you're really happy with and that you enjoy having, you're literally not gonna do something like that. As in, I'm confident that I would be able to defeat a Wither with now no armor right now. But it's just not worth putting it all on the line for it. So I won't. Fatsuana, the trees look weird? Which specific ones? The trunks of the big ones? I don't mind too much. 2SB-ish, right? There we go, finally. Dude, I wanted to hit those phantoms so bad, but I can't get it set up. I can't get high enough with them close. Oh my god, that was a whiff. Guys, I gotta stop this right now because I was less than a second away from macing a horse. That would not have been pretty. Horse death cry is wretched? Dude, it's so bad. You can see the devil may cry go meter go up with each bounce. Yo, I love that. Tell me, guys, it's day 13. If you know, you know. Do I know? I don't think I even know. Or is this my streamer brain acting up? We're gonna put Savi in the book. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the 400 Florian Dono. I appreciate it. And we're gonna put Rihanna's in the book as a bonus name. Revolution's whole cadence is not getting better. These names. There's a day counter. There it is. I turned it off for the parkour runs. Hall of the Mountain King, is that not a straight up reference to something? Okay, this is another word for time. Yeah, I know. It's just all these names are just... This one was not outrageous, but they're all crazy. I'm still inclined to go for whole thousands. I do realize that if I go down that route, you guys are just gonna call it something cursed instead. But there's this this little tidbit of wisdom. If you can't accept something, change it. If you can't change something, accept it. And there's no control I have over you guys calling things by cursed names. There's nothing I can do to change it. Well, just said you need to like pick a really, really good name, otherwise Chad is just gonna call it all of very hopes regardless. Dude. I should just accept Snowcano. Sub, I low-key have, but don't tell anyone else. I knew it! Dude, I hate it so much when you want to, like, pogo all the phantoms and one of them just flies slightly away to where it's out of range. Oh my god. Can't believe that. Creeper didn't pop. You went far away though. Savvy, see you later. Thank you for being here. Some pro serpent snuck in. Oh my. Where did Sumpra come from? Did I literally call my sword Smite Rain Sumpra? That's exactly what it was. Rip. Revoluni's Monument of Thousands? I don't know. I'm just not feeling it on all the suggestions so far, but I'm still leaning, guys, to Hole of Thousands, but it's gonna backfire so bad. I haven't integrated it yet, AJ, but we totally should. I'll do that on Saturday. Oh, very hopes it is. I'm afraid so. I don't really see it playing out any other way at this point. Seb, for your information, Nina just screeched in voice chat. Guys, I think I'm good to remove the beacons. And then once the beacons are gone, the next question is, do we want to add some pale oak logs? Pale oak leaves, sorry. Cute Nugget, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, now we need a couple snow layers still. Maybe add big rocks. I've always been like back and forth on the rocks. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it would actually be a ton of design work to get it right. We could maybe try it in the design world and see how we feel about it. We'll do that. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll give it a shot when I'm working on Nether Hub design. So guys, tomorrow we will be designing the Nether Hub next stage. For the simple reason that if we do stream tomorrow on this world, I'm not gonna have enough time left over for Saturday for like a milestone stream. I want to have a longer one. Dude, I'll make a list of stupid things we can do on Saturday because I actually have some good ideas now. What's that, Nina? What was that sound? Oh, you can't on Saturday? Rip. No, we can't reschedule to Saturday or to Sunday. I'm so sorry. Nina, you have dibs on a spot in the book though. You're at least gonna get that. I'll make up for it on Saturday, Val. Guys, I'm getting called out for terrible behavior in the past. Change the subject! Change the subject! Yeah, welcome in. let me fill that in. Guys, we're close to actually dude, I want to remove those beacons. I really do. Okay, we're missing a couple blocks here. I'm scouting for trees I missed. But I think we're good. Let's remove the beacons. Do I have inventory space? I do. What did I do now? So last time when we did a 1,000 days stream, I told my mods that, like, they asked, can you make our names blue? And I said, I'll do it in a bit. And then I may have forgotten about it. This one does. So it never happened. Usually I would start mining a beacon at the bottom when it's haste, but these are not haste, and I don't think I'm gonna... I could have honestly just toggle the next one. That might help. No, Rick, dude! Yes, we are getting close to 8k. Well on our way. Too many poor mods. They might have felt blue after that one. Solid. Cute Nugget, can I do a cozy village around the snowy mountain? I think we're gonna build a city over there, but it's not like a super high priority thing. I don't think it's gonna happen in the near future, but I can see it happening in the future. Forgetting stuff comes with the old age. Tell me about it. Rajarshi, thank you for the follow. I think there's like 5 or 6 beacons around the mountain. It's gonna take a minute. Definitely gotta toggle one of them to haste. Dude, honestly, I don't super care about these iron blocks. Memorial hole of all wasted hairy hopes? Dude, it just keeps getting worse. Where do you get this from? How much faster is this? Oh, none, because I don't have haste applied. Wow. It's definitely noticeable. It's not crazy. Mickey just goes, no, Rick, do you have a bad name suggestion for a second Hall of Thousands? Why does it have to be a bad name suggestion? What do you mean? Give me a good name. I want a good name. Sagar, can you make a soundtrack? I don't think I know. Like, I need a soundtrack anytime soon. Daily fan, I'll see you later, dude. Thank you for being here. Never thought SB would win mid-off, but he did pretty good. Dude, that's incredible that he won mid-off. Hall of 1,000 Memories actually sounds pretty good. My mods are not immediately raging, so that might seem like a good sign. I mean, I just went, I didn't listen to what we're talking about. Okay, apparently I don't... Wait. I got plenty of space here. I don't have a beacon box. Working again, getting kind of bothered by it, but it needs to be done. Good luck, dude. Put in the work. Yo, dude. For a second, I thought you were tearing down an entire mountain of iron blocks. That'd be crazy behavior. Holy. Here's like a suggestion, like Heritage Hall, which is actually serious. And then right above, it says Hall of Ball Depression. Crazy. And Spunner, do I have an iron farm in the mountain? I do. The iron farm is like one of the oldest farms, which is why it is actually a tiny iron farm, but it has just carried the entire way because it had so many loaded hours. I legitimately, guys, for the name, I legitimately like Hall of 1,000 Memories. How you concede? Revolution's Hall of Memories. I think I'm going with Hall rather than Hole, and I also like. I don't think we need Revoluni in there as a word. I'd like it, but I'm not really seeing it. Wait, Nina, you're actually sounding surprised while asking why everybody is really into the Balduni meme nowadays? You guys carefully cultivated that. You put in so much work for this to happen. that is literally your crowning achievement as mod team. You guys did this. I'm no expert here, but the ball suggestions are the play. Okay. I see a future in which there's a lot of hall confusion. That's... I think for a little while you might be right. But then very quickly it's gonna get resolved. Because I like Hall of 1,000 Memories. There's a beautiful like double entendre to it. Hall of 1,000 bald men. Looney stream, we're just living in it. Guys, this is my favorite message the entire day. Gravestone's Corner just said, I've been here for a few months now, and I just learned that Looney isn't bald this stream. I didn't know it was a meme. That's the best. Actually, before stream, I went to grab coffee with Hoof. If you guys don't know, Hoof is a Twitch streamer. It was super nice. And it was funny though, because like I went to meet Hoof at the central station in the place where I live. And we agreed on like a certain spot where we were going to meet. So I was there a couple minutes prior, but we were meeting at a fountain somewhere. And eventually Hoof pulls up and he walks to the other side of the fountain. He just starts chilling there. So I see him just chilling there. And then I sort of like wave at him and I point in his direction and he just looks around. And then he's like, so I start walking in his direction and he's like slowly sort of like, oh, this person who just waved at me is walking in my direction. And then he's like, dude, I thought you'd have pink hair. But I'm blonde nowadays, and I've been blonde for a while. But so that was kind of funny. I haven't had facecam for a while, and like blonde. So the thing is like, pink hair is kind of a standout feature. So I could totally imagine somebody expecting that and just still it's like. You know what the thing was for me that was funny about this moment and his interaction? Is that like his reaction was kind of funky either way. When I was somebody he was expecting to meet, or when I was just some random stranger pointing and waving at him. Because like the reply was literally like he was sort of going like me, but without really signaling it. It's like very understated me. Sam is just hard committing to the meme. What is this? I think I know what that is. That is remnant from a powder snow hole. That's from a beacon that I had underground a little while ago. There might be one more like that. Guys, let me fly around it for a bit because I think we're about to call it quits on like the mountain upgrade. I do think it's really strong. Like it did a lot. I also do think like this is the really interesting thing that happens when you have like big projects and then you take on a big significant improvement like what we just did with the trees. It's gonna make some other thing completely stand out as now that's very weird. Which is like this super hard line here is now way more of a problem because you're not bothered by anything that feels funky over there anymore. This is the same thing that happens to people who like start getting cosmetic surgery. They go like, I don't like my nose. Okay. Now I don't like my cheekbones. It's a slippery slope. You're gonna keep building, and if it's just a Minecraft mountain, it doesn't really matter. I do think there might be. Wow, that's quite a wild statement you just made. Guys, while I was saying that late stage Michael Jackson was still a very attractive person. This is not what he said. The word attractive was not used. That was my beacon box, by the way. I'm glad we found that. Tiger is just still completely committed to the cause by saying Hall, balding, depression, and hairy arms. Wait, that's a second wood box. We don't really need that. Oh my god. Dude, I just saw him creeping up. I saw him through my inventory. Shuffled his little feet into my FOV. Dude, I swear that we gotta like take some of this stuff. Hold up. Starting to mace the Phantoms is one of the best decisions I ever made because like it has forced my aim up so much. Nina, that's funny. Guys, someone was about to get wrecked for don't share your age online. It wasn't really about wrecking, but it was like there was a consideration whether something was an age message. Oh wow, Nina was gonna say something completely else and then just read a message and pivoted. Wait, Nina, how are you streamer braining? That's my job. Peeps, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And Submeet Secret Adventures, thank you for the follow a few minutes ago as well. I appreciate it. You just kept yapping for like 30 seconds and then at the end said, I'm not streamer braining. Like that late of a reply is the definition of streamer braining. Dex Opalm, who would die for me? Thank you for the follow. Guys, I gotta dump some stuff off at my storage. Give me a minute. Why is there a random light coming out of the bottom of the cave floor? Because of slabs there and like stuff happening underneath. feels very preventable. The funny thing is we did prevent like a chunk of it, and it took so much work. It was like, never mind. Because a lot of the time you'll not prevent the issue, you'll just move it over by a block. Okay, let me see. That's a snow chest. That is actually like a sugar that can be put here. I feel like this one dude, I was actually thinking something weird, but this box is like a normal sorting box. It needs to go through the full system first because it will like filter out the diamond blocks and stuff. And then the music disc and the night vision and all that needs to go to overflow, but it will eventually end up in overflow naturally. That's a full box of one thing. That's a box that's just gonna get sorted. Spruce leaves, whatever. It's a little bit. Let's sort it. Spruce wood box can just go where it needs to go. And then what was up with that one? Smooth basalt was a box like this, I think. These are boxes where I say like it's mostly one item. I'll just do it myself. Doesn't need to happen, but saves a bit of work, I think. That didn't come out right because the last thing it does is save work, but somehow it feels right. True, Nina. Okay, guys, let me reorganize my ender chest. To put this stuff. Just random, I guess. Okay, rocket box. We need that. Light gray shulker is done. Redstone box goes in there. Utilities. This is a box that just goes in here as well. That should not go there, but I just did it anyway. Guys, I feel so sad. No, I can't even. I feel so sad that I'm on X17 or something. Let's figure out. We probably should set up a beacon and dig out the what I think is going to be called the Hall of 1,000 Memories. Hopefully, you're very close to day 9,000. I'm not. I'm 1,000 days away from 9,000. Cheetah Girl, I like listening to the streams while I work on my hardcore world because it gives me motivation. I love that. Problem is, if I hear a monster in yours, I get scared in mine. Yeah, that's the pain. Like that happens to everyone. That's happened to me so many times. Guys, the only person who's built slightly different is just AJ, who like gets scared of me dying when he hears a monster. AJ, would you say that like me playing hardcore is more stressful for you than you playing hardcore? Will we get the resin path done before 8,000 days? Definitely not. Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna do that pathway. I would love it, but I don't see it. So, guys, we might have to clean this place up a bit. There's so much random stuff here. All of 1,000 lost hairs? Okay. Gravestone, you expected me to look like the banner on a channel? Your whole view of life has been turned upside down. It's a hard knock world out there. I think I'm done with like most of these boxes. Hydration check. We're good. We're chilling, Snazzy. Thank you. Okay, let me actually like mine all of these, and then at least I'll dump the empty ones. There's so much random stuff here. Like an Nautilus shell, very useful. Give me back my mace, that's definitely not going in there. Imagine dumping my mace in the sorter. I'd be so sad. I think we'd AFK at the sorter or like do barely anything there until I get it back immediately. Would not go into overflow? Yeah, it will. It will. Like, we're definitely getting it back, but I would have to wait for it for a little bit. Imagine not getting it back, dude. I'm curious. Let me see how much wind burst I have, but like. Oh my god, guys, this looks so much better now. From this angle with shaders, that's a big difference. Wait, Mods, what are you guys saying? We need new wallpaper? Dude, fell it. Shara, welcome in. Bold clip farming is low-key a good one. How many pickaxes have I broken? Like at least 10 netherite ones. It's rough. TT Mike plays, welcome in. Pro your world, what the hell? Dude, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Gravestone Corn, on a real note, why did you stop doing facecam streams? There was a lot going on just IRL, and because of that, I was like more tired than I usually am, or would like to be. And the thing is, like, if you're streaming with facecam, that's very visible. And if you're streaming with only your microphone, it's easier to... That sugar box probably shouldn't have gone in there. If you're streaming with only your microphone, it's a little bit easier to just give it the energy, but it doesn't necessarily come across visually. And there's no real, like, point in hiding it or something. That's not what it's about at all. Let me teleport back, I guess. Dang it. I need to come back here later with a pearl. Do I have one? Dude, my inventory is so empty. We gotta remember to put a pearl here, guys. Because otherwise annoying. Mike Plays, thank you for the follow, dude. Oh, this one does not have a pearl either. I gotta fix this right now. This is stupid. It's even on the sign, like, that I need to address it. Okay, let me drop this pearl back at the very least. Okay, let's see. We have the trapdoor here. That means that one's fixed again. Guys, I'm gonna go back to the map room first. Make sure that, like, maybe I gotta take some more shulker boxes from there. And if I do, I want to do those first, and then put the pearl back in the other spot. Dude, this room looks so much better with those shulkers gone from the middle part. Love it. That's just my normal stuff. Okay, we'll go back there at the end of stream. The first thing I want to do, guys, is before we wrap it up for today, I gotta figure out, like, where I want the staircase to be. Would it work in the flow of the room if we have a staircase going down here? I think it works. So Iverson, thank you for the follow. Yeah, this I can see this work. I can see this work. Okay, that's a cool thing to continue with. I now have a little bit of pearls. Guys, let me go back to storage because I'm gonna forget it. Already done building? No. This there's so much to be done. Like, this orange path here is a placeholder for a road. I think this entire area is going to be city area. Like, there's so much to be built. Not today, though. Caswell, dude, with the gift sub to DT Mike Plays. That is awesome. Thank you, dude. We're gonna... Oh, all caps. We're gonna put Caswell in the book, and we're gonna put DT Mike Plays in the book as well. Bonus name for that one. Let's give it to Gravestone Score. Noise Cossack. Are copper golems sorting items like birch slabs, birch fences into one place or separately? No matter, both are birch. So the way they work, the copper golems, if you use them for sorting, is really simple. They will take an item from a copper chest, and they will put it in a chest that already has that item in it. So the way I use it in my sorting system is to filter through, like, excess items that don't go to my normal storage, such as birch fences, birch buttons, birch doors, all of those. So all of those birch items are in one chest, and then the copper golems will add more to that chest if they can find them. Where eventually, I think I'll just, like, take them and burn them, because we don't really need them. But they need to be sorted out of the overflow. That's really important, because otherwise they keep overflowing more. Okay, I gotta sort of go through the guts of the base here, or the storage base at least. I'm trying so hard to glide down those stairs. I decided to power through because I wanted to figure out if I could still do it, as in if there was space for it. Okay, so we gotta go over here. Yeah, let's go starter house. With golems, you don't need filters. Filters do have like a big advantage over golems in some scenarios, and then in other scenarios, golems are better. Golems are essentially multi-item filters rather than bulk filters. Didn't know the room was there? Yeah, that's new. Oh, the room was there as in down the hallway. I needed to have it outside of the base because if it's not outside of storage, it will chunk load the storage, which is laggy. So we're trying to prevent that. This is a perfect time to not have that song that was about to play. And I did that wrong. Should have opened the LAN first. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Before we wrap it up, we're going to put some bonus names in the book. Danu is going to go in. Is the inside of my castle finished? Yeah, the inside of a castle, well, it's almost finished. The only thing I need is redstone defenses. Danu goes in the book. What times do you have to build castles? Framework it. Noise Kozak goes in the book. We'll put in Mikolash Pacek. We'll put in Sub Nunu. We'll put in Hell 9000. Dax Fulvus, nice stream, thank you, dude. Foxboy makes it in. 12,111. We're putting Isabel, thank you for being here the entire time, that's epic. Kazol's already in. We'll put in Loose Nut 2024. Almost made it 2025. You just about got an upgrade there. Crystalline, Futuristic. I'm gonna go for Crystalline Future HQ. That's the best I can do with your name, while also keeping it on one line. Eric Tillotson, thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry I missed so much. Try to catch up early tomorrow. No worries, dude. Thank you for tuning in. Poet goes in there. Daily Panda still here. I thought you had to go. Thank you for watching. You're gonna go in the book as well. Josh makes it in. Cheetah Girl makes it in. Dude, this is my favorite music disc by such a long margin, or such a wide margin nowadays. And Spencer goes in the book. I just love the villager going berserk. Lepua, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Fatsuola goes in the book. I am so sure that I got your name wrong. We are here. Yes. Soy Vice makes it in. Snazzy was already in. Let's put WoW and AJ in the book. And then for today, guys, Lose Nut, thank you for the Prime resub. 2 months, 2 in a row. I appreciate it. Guys, we're going to sign for November 13th, 2025. If you guys are watching on YouTube, I want to thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are going to be in a creative world. Because tomorrow, we are working on the Nether Hub design. For right now, thank you for being here. Until the next one, Looney out. And then, guys, if you're watching on Twitch, let me actually